But the fact still remains that na as ụkọchukwu nọ na Anglican Church, as ụkọchukwu nọ na Anglican Church, o wee nwee any allegation enwere against you, church wee mee investigation, e wee confirm more na allegation a wee eziokwu, una Rev Chaloku abụrụ nyaw the first person, ọ bụrụ nyaw the second person, ọ bụrụ nyaw the third person. But what you cannot hear or see is if we be Anglican Church na-apụta na Facebook or na social media, ebia na battle against ndị ụkọchukwu ha, or ebia na aka akụkọ against Ifa, or against any organization at all, nọ na church. You cannot see it in an Anglican Church. Show me anyone. Show me anyone. Show me anyone. You may give for Anglican Church or Anglican bishops. Abraham will ike pụta na Facebook ma pụta na social media asọ na anụ ọgụ ụkọchukwu jikwa wee mee nka, ụkọchukwu jikwa wee mee nka. Institute to have panel of inquiry wee chọpụta na data ụkọchukwu mere ife dị otu a na data ụkọchukwu mere ife dị otu a. Foul. It is something because even to wee na-ekwu ife ahụ nọ na-eme anyị na ụmụnne anyị ndị Katọlik pụta n'ihu akwụkwọ oge ụfọdụ ọdụ ka ya sị na the Catholic Church would the only church enwere even ụfọdụ ya pụta na brag Catholic Church is the mother church, Catholic Church is this one, Catholic Church is this one. But controversy almost everywhere, none of them has ever been resolved. Controversy upon controversy, fight upon fight. Ejo ụfọdụ agbaghị na-echi ha fada na-echigo. Ejo ụfọdụ agbaghị na-echi ha fada na-echigo. Let me tell you, as strict as a Catholic Church na-efiru na ha. I don't think no nwere any Anglican congregation anywhere ya tolerate the nuisance ndị tụka Reverend Ukwu and ndị otu na-eme. Name them. I don't think ọwụrụ ha na church mee ha investigation shọpụta na onye a na-emifedo otu a or onye a na-emifedo otu a. Una aya that tolerate any gross misconduct. Yet Anglican Church nọrọ ọdụka ya sị na ya nọ ya n'onu anyị ya nụ ebe a na-ekwu okwu. Is it not something that we should all learn? Then ijekwukwa ndị mmanụ sịrị na ha awụ ndị na-eme omenala bụ ụzọ eziokwu na ndụ na ha awụ ndị ọdịnala mụrụkwana nke a wee mụrụ na marụ na ndị ụka in general na ndị ụka ada akondone nonsense. Ịghọtago ọwụrụ ụnụ kịta ka eme Rev Chaloku ifa the whole of today na social media ọ na-afịọ ananụ ọgụ nka nkịrịka ọgụ ma aghọtahụ ọkwifu ka ebe niile si wee dị quiet. Ọkwifu ka ndị sikwara na iwu ndị ụka si wee nọrọ na-akọndemụ ifewu ife ọjọọ na-akpụ ife ọjọọ ifewu ife ọjọọ. Ọkwa disem ụnụ nwa nọkwa ndị afọ ejughị eju, ọkwa disem ụnụ nwa ndị afọ ejughị eju nọkwa na-ekwu nwaanyị kpatara anyị eji wee arrest ndị mmadụ ndị pastọ anyị eme ka ọ dị public because ọ na watch if I watch this program click maka na like or love. Ịghọtago ọkwa ndị okomoko na ndị afọ ejughị eju esokwu m na the first person ọkwa mmụnwa ugbo ana m ejekwa ụka ahụ esokwu m na the first person nweta alụgwụ news of arrest of ndị pastors sorokwa na the first break news na suspend Father Chaloku afọ ejughịkwa ngụnwa eju ịnọrọkwa na-achọ na etighị onye na NTA or na etighị onye na AIT or na etighị onye na CNN. Sometimes I don't even know na if unu chọrọ or to correct ya the ills do na the society ka o nwere a certain person or people unu na target ọwụrụ ha ndị ahụ no problem. Ọwụrụ ha ndị ahụ no problem. Unu achọghọ eme unu abụrụ ka correct ya ife ọjọọ ejiri region wee na-deceive ndị be anyị. If you know, it must be this person, it must be this person, it must be this church, it must be this church, it must be this congregation, it must be this congregation. All one upload denomination now, not denomination now. Or if I know, or one no that, or if I know. I don't understand. And this particular thing has been going on for long, and people are seated looking at it as if there is nothing happening. You want to go aside denominational ọgụ then ofesikwa ndị ụka and ndị other religion ọ bụrụkwa the same thing nke ị na-afụ. Many of them the reason iji wee fụ na this news afly weto supposedly this wee fly is because na ndị emere arrest or na ndị enyere unu news ha abụrụ ndị unu na-eme expect ka ọ wụlụ. Yes, ọ bụrụ ndị unu. Hello? So, as I was saying, it is because na unwelu specific people unu na-eche ka ọ wụrụ fa, provided na ọ bụrụ fa nwere ife a na-ekwu make sense. Imagine na ekwuru na oge ọ na-esi ife a na-eme ndị omenala si mewekwa ya ndị ụka enyekwakwana agụ news nekwa pastor ojukwa ya afọ. You want it to be evangelist Ebuka Obi, you want it to be another person before you will okay, you will comment their government at least na government may something. I don't understand. I don't understand. Mana akpo jealousy. Ese na jealousy. Uzo kwone ka nji n'onu. Eji m uzo kwone n'onu. Number one, I've talked about the Anglican Church and how we operate. I am an Anglican, but in many of my engagement in Facebook, you will hardly hear Anglican Church from one. I am an Anglican. In many of my engagement concerning religion na social media, you will hardly hear Anglican from one. Reason is because of Gono. Anglican Church, though less controversial, we are more reactive. Yes, I have no controversial. I am a quick over emenam vidu bolone to some extent Catholic do very controversial to some extent. You gotta go every day we are the priest and the reverend Catholic priest and on social media and a cause story and a corner and a true okute here and there. The mother church and all pretend they can send a father for you. I don't understand. Through this standard they file. Did you hear? Have you ever heard Right Reverend Mwokoro speak about anything? But the moment there was reason for him to act, he acted immediately without even anything. And this that will be the reason battle controversy upon controversy as you will continue, even though when you make a reference to a father name you are likely to get more criticism than when you make reference to an Anglican priest when you go on a daily basis. Anglican. So many are today. So many are retired from all today. You are not called into this ministry. It's better you go and face other career of your life. And that is why I do less effort to handle Nime Anglican Church. Because the moment I perceive that you are not called to this ministry, that they force you to be in this particular, you immediately can I am less drama. Anglican Church will less drama. A short Agarian at the whole Anglican Church is less drama. You can never see, yes, you can wear any a few instances here and there. But less drama. Hama gwagi go weworo. Even na pia keta original kusi. But when so many Catholic priests suppose the father today. I don't know why the church is not retiring them to go arrest. I don't know why. I don't know. Give pattern the church either to expel or excommunicate those people so that they can leave the midst of brethren and go and focus on the other area of their life where they feel like they have that call. Why church in Jewel Hapufa Hakanoro among the brethren not constitute nuisance? It's a question. Every day, drama upon drama. You will find all the Anglican priests in Yafu Nihuao. You gotta go. Yeah? You gotta go. So, you see, and when less drama, now Anglican church, because the church had that tolerate those people who are acting otherwise. You see, all na Rev Chaloku, who a Catholic priest. I'm telling you, or you with this suspension letter. I'm about you pure. How is it not to go now? You gotta go. Oh, no, eh? Oh, no, Rev Chaloku, who a Catholic priest. You will find out that no way he femelu na this suspension. I am telling you, and then my name is Yoku. I hear this suspension at all. Yeah. Oh no, na asa no ukochukwu no father onereki havoc n'imu n'ụka. You can never see an Anglican priest show me all this controversial priest niile no n'ihu akwụkwọ na constitute gari nuisance n'ihu akwụkwọ. Tell me any of them were an Anglican priest. Tell me. You will not see any of them were an Anglican priest. So I don't know when you talk about discipline, I don't know what discipline is to us. Yeah? Ubononeke afo an Anglican priest. Anglican priest ni ne mostly afo ni hu akwụkwọ wo nde na preach the gospel. If ha na alu ni hu akwụkwọ the gospel ka ha na preach ni hu akwụkwọ. I'm sorry that today is the first day you will hear me Ezugo talking about the Anglican church. In all my engagement in Ihuaukwa, you will not even know that I'm an Anglican. Yes, you will not know. In fact, I have defended other congregations more than I have even done to the Anglican church. But you guess what? The reason is because we have no drama. There is no controversy about Anglican church out there. Every in-house ogunine concerning Oka and who among the Catholics. I love the Catholic Church. If I legit Anglican, but all my sisters from beginning to end, -1, had challenged the other 4 una Catholic Church. Yes, the other 4 una Catholic Church. The only one nurudi na Anglican Church. You see, that is to show you that there is nothing like any segregation. Even though Nandena de Butekele segregation because Kerife wahala between Catholic and the Zion, Catholic and other ministries that are even projecting the Catholic Church more. Look at even the in-house of Father Mbaka, Father Okunere, and the Ebubemonsoha Nugorumo. They come from within the Catholic Church, not even outside the Catholic Church. You have more Catholic priests writing long epistles, preaching about other pastors, about other ministers, more than they preach about Christ. More than they preach about Christ. They are too protective about that name, Reverend Father. Did you see how everybody quickly condemned the activities of Rev Chaloku without any delay? Without any delay, people condemned it. There is no controversy out there. Had it mean that if I were a Catholic priest, or until we stood the banner of inquiry, in fact, talking about a Catholic priest will land you in hell more than when you talk ill about Christ. Talking about a Catholic priest will land you faster in hell than when you talk ill about Christ himself. Or Father, or how Jesus here, I does it mean no one father may for joy? Na ya eyipu ya kwa na pia Bible a chukwu onye n'ime ọzara ka oje nọrọ ebe a vive ndere ebe a n'afọ ademeye mabi ademeye. That is why you see many of them, many of them, you see more of them, and they make us nonsense one of my other on Facebook na even among brethren ebe a kisi na achọ mkpụrụ obi na achọ ịkụtara chukwu enwere ndị ekwe bohoduru ya ekwe ekwukonya mbosi enwere ndị ekwe bohodo ekwe at least n'ime Zion n'ime all these ma charismatic gift adukase wu ndị kwegoro ekwe na Christ mana enwere uri ndị ekwe boho ekwe ncha. I don't know why your focus is channel on ndị ekwe boho ndị kwegoro ekwe. N'ọzọ na ka chọrọ ka ekwe ha oke n'ikpere ekwe mana na what of ndị ahụ ekwebụghị ekwe? Ndị ahụ kwegoro ekwe nwere more chances of making heaven than ndị ahụ ekwebụghị ekwe. And your message should be channeled on ndị ahụ ekwebụghị ekwe. Somebody look at brother Mr. Kelvin Ukwu. Every day message na Facebook is Zion. Then nju onwe m ajụjụ wee sị as onye ọzụzụ atụrụ doka onye claim no onye ọzụzụ atụrụ doka Mr. Kelvin Ukwu. That message here is it meant to be focused more on Matthias members ndị Matthias na anal from Oka na-eti na the other side, or is it meant more for the Zionites who are believers? The Zionites are believers already. They not choosing, they are believers already. Those denominations, non-imuka, in the ways of their worship, they are believers already. There are people who are regarded as non-believers. Your message should be channeled more on those people. So I don't know why na olo analo owo idolu mkpụrụ obi nye Catholic Church ka owo idolu mkpụrụ obi nye Chukwu. Message ma nwere ike o ya atọ ụtọ mana oho message niile ya da atọ ụtọ. Oho message niile ya da atọ ụtọ. Even na message ma is all about let God be universal to us irrespective of your denomination, irrespective of any side of the belief as far as Christianity is concerned. Let God always be the end goal. Let heaven be the goal. That is the message you need. But these priests are more focused, the Reverend Father said, are more focused on trying to get people to be more Catholics than trying to get people to be for Christ. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. Because in the name of Mr. Kelvin Nano, from morning to night, it is all about being a Catholic. Where say Catholic Church here also now the only vehicle as an Anglican, you have less to worry. As an Anglican member, and we don't have anything to worry. I can go to any church. I can wake up tomorrow morning instead of my New Life Anglican Church. It's one Zion ministry. Who could you know a New Life when we ntecha Zion ministry pụta abịa nke ne fada mgbe abịa nke n'ụkọchukwu nsị m na ụkọchukwu na mụ jego Zion taa ọ sị m hey nna ụra akakwụrụ ọfụma sị nya ọ sị m nna ụbọchị ụka ọzọ ya kawakwa ifuru ya. That is how free I do as Anglicans. I'm telling you, that is how free I do as Anglicans. You can hardly hear that an animal about going this or you cannot hear it among Anglican. That is why I do less controversial. Yes, that is why I do less controversial. Even Madodoka, Father Kelvin Ugu, they are more if Madodoka, Mr. Kelvin Ugu, they are more focused in drawing souls to that core Catholic doctrine than even making heaven. I have never heard them Abraham Egu now the end product of being more Catholic is to make heaven. But rather the core aim of being a true Christian is to be Catholic, which is nonsense. I must tell you, which is arrant nonsense. That is why you see them fight more. Otherwise, tell me one Anglican priest. Tell me one Anglican priest. If you walk every day, does it mean that everywhere plant your churches? Neighbor on planting don't place a new life. Plant your Umumabo or Church of Pentecost or Bono. Plant your Biago Miracle Church also. Measure church planting everywhere. But I'm telling you, every Sunday, when Okochukwu, if Okochukwu do interested in will need to worship God. But I feel now every Sunday, Okochukwu do more interested need to worship God. Although interested in one, Kelebi to worship that God. So you people should save us this controversy. We don't need it. We don't need it. Mr. Kelvin will bring himself more insult to your Catholic priest. Before I've spoken with more on phone. I've even spoken with a Catholic bishop. It's equal. So what it means is that no brother with this kind of mindset, and that is why those ones who with that kind of mindset, I see nothing less than okuka and jealousy. Because always some kind of doctrine now, a man of doctrine now, at the end of the day, it cannot take us to heaven. You abandon it. You abandon it. The goal is to make heaven. The goal is to win souls for Christ. And it's not a must, not from your own part. No, you wouldn't even know from that your denomination. Christ. It's better. Okay, if you let the case of Rev Chaloku be a testimony to Ifa Nabal. There is no controversy at all. There is no story. There is no umelogo. Umelifa no roye. Ano royogo. After much investigation and confirming that Nefa way to Akosi Wedo, the church suspended there immediately. No drama. There is no drama. No drama now fly anywhere. Nga end there church. I wish no nya wo a Catholic priest go narrative ya fly wana here and there. I am no one they will long a pistol. They will because now according to the Gwala Yoku Gwala in go. Now once a father is always a father. And that is why you don't even have immunity. When I sin order, tell me a church that is supposed to condone. Oh, then I wouldn't have mad to talk. Kelafaya. Father Angelo Nebu, Ablosi, a priest. The church should come out and openly denounce him that this man is no more part of us. Those men, if I had a man with an gross misconduct, the church should come out and denounce those people. Denounce them, because they are bringing bad image to the Christian fold. Unless it's gonna as long as the message here being Catholic. Who says that is being Catholic that is going to take you to heaven? So as an Anglican, I can't go to heaven. As only choosing, I can't go to heaven. On all message of Christ can be preached in all these churches in the book. So why are you more like trying to stop people from going to places where they feel they can see salvation? I can have my home church, and with my home church, if I want to mellow my home church, you gotta go. But I can go to any other place. Salvation with an church, and all who chuku can in seeking the face of Christ everywhere. You gotta go. Seeking the face of Christ everywhere. I have a typical example of my brother, arc engineer Shanghai Anosike. Onyedeka Anosike, Shanghai Lolo, a Catholic church in Umuezago. During the course of my interview with him, he stated, and I quote, that na no onye meluye ojiwe for the face of Christ first. Paul Obuerie or so, for that church. He want to go. But when he wanted to build the house of God, he came to Umuezagu here and built a Catholic church single-handedly. He built a Catholic church single-handedly. Because not a born Catholic called ever a home church here. Despite the fact that na onye meluye na church meluye ojiwe for manifestation of Christ for the first time that church born. But when he wanted to build the house of God, he came back to Umuezagu here, Lolo, a Catholic church dedicated here single-handedly. So I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm the Anglican she will accept. I was even one of the first people breaking that news. So you people should stop being less controversial. Leave other people to manifest in their different dimensions into God which we can manifest here. Leave them to manifest in different dimensions into God which we can manifest here. As of today, na ha na-eme ọdịnala mụrụ nka emere akwụkwọ ga arrest ọ na-afị ebe niile. Instead of you to see the evil in Rev Chaloku, what we are seeing is the evil committed. Or block condemnation. It is the evil committed. And what did the church do? The church simply disassociated themselves from him to show that they are not in support of that act on our committee. You want to go? You don't need to be protective about him. Or part of Anglican church. So what the church simply did was to disassociate themselves to show that this is not whom we are. So my message goes also to whom in the field or the people like what I expected go to disassociate you from that conduct go only will portray that this is not what ordinary represent. But when you come to say na soludo na shunde dibia, if o minuru ugono, no if I we fe ono represent to munde father ọwụrụ na onwe ife father mela adoro mma ekwuoye, you people should condemn that act. That does not mean, because when you don't condemn it, ofaka rotamano ozuo no eba adobana dark. I will come back to this broadcast again.